everyone, Rascal here.
And Mama, welcome to our channel Paws On Animation and our Paws On Manga segment.
Today we're covering the critically acclaimed manga, Demon Slayer Kimetsu No Yaiba.
Yes, if you've already seen the anime, then you'll absolutely love the manga as well. Tanjiro Kamado's family is slain by demons, leaving only his sister Nezuko still alive, but turned into a demon as well. So he goes on a journey to find a cure for her by joining the Demon Slayer Corps. But
before we start, be sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification button to see some future podcasts and Wanna Pause videos.
Yes, and if you've been tuning in with us for a while, you know we've done seasons 1, seasons 2, seasons 3, and on my channel we've done a couple of the extra volumes.
Right.
Water and Fire.
Yeah.
And we're like, how come we haven't done Demon Slayer yet? So, here we go. For those of you not familiar with it, it's written and illustrated by Koyoharu Gotogi, and it has 23 volumes. It was first in Jump Comics. It's an adventure, dark fantasy, and martial arts manga, and it's absolutely positively fantastic.
Yes.
We began reading it in paper form, and then we also have read part of it as an online digital manga, which is why we were able to know most of what was happening in season 3, but not all of it.
Right.
And now we're back to reading the paper volumes because it's just more fun.
Right. And what's great about this manga is that almost no matter if you read it or you watch the anime, you're still getting the same enjoyment. And I think the only advantage the anime really has is that there are certain things in the manga that weren't that long, but the anime made better and longer and more to it, where it felt cohesive and it would fit into the story anyway. Like we found out when they did the Mugen Train arc in the book, it was really short. It was only maybe a few chapters, maybe a book and a half long, and then that was it. We were thinking it was several books long, but it was done and one and done just like that. And Mugen Train movie made it into a big event.
And some of the characters are slightly different in the anime versus the manga, including Goku.
Yeah.
And we also noticed that some of the events in the manga, like in what we thought was going to occur in season 3, in that part of the digital manga we were reading, Tanjiro actually visits Tengen after his accident, and he and his wives.
Right.
But it didn't come up at all. It was more focused on the Swordsmith Village
Swordsmith Village arc, right?
Yeah, that arc, but the creators of the swords.
Right.
And what was happening with them and the demons that were trying to take them out, so that they didn't go there, and that part didn't happen. Now, it's possible it may happen in season 4,
right,
in the training arc, but we were expecting it to be in the same order as it appeared in the digital manga, but it didn't. And there are a couple little things you can see when you're reading it that don't take place in the anime, but the good thing is it's like extra for you to read and enjoy, but it doesn't affect the flow of the anime at all.
Right.
You don't know it's even missing until you read and you go, oh, well, it didn't really make a difference.
Right.
As you said, they were very good at extending parts of the manga that were very short, and they did it in a way that was very cohesive and seemed like it really was already there the whole time.
Right. And like I said, the designs also looked a little different than the characters as well. We understand it's two different artists, one for the book, one for the anime. And I will say that it is actually fun to see how the artwork changed as the story goes on, because it starts off like a little bit, I guess you could say it's a little weird and blocky in the beginning, but you don't mind it. And then as the story goes forward and the artwork starts to improve, you can see the difference in the artwork from when it starts, and then by the time you're maybe halfway through, or you're at the entertainment district or the Swordsmith Village arc, and you can see it's starting to look more refined, and it's looking actually closer to what the anime has. It doesn't look as simple now. And the characters still retain the same level of personality just as you would in the anime. As you said, it's translated very well. And you even get a little bit of the Taisho era whispers, which is told by the author of the manga instead of Tanjiro. It's like, oh, that's Taisho era secret. And sometimes the author will tell you secrets about different characters. And in the anime, it's telling you different little tidbits about characters that are on or off screen. So I like how they had that both together.
Yes, definitely. And another part that was longer in the anime than the book is the fight scene between Tanjiro and whatever that demon's name is on the train.
Oh yeah.
Sleep and Inosuke, and that was really expanded.
Right.
And I was like, oh my gosh, they really added a lot, and this really worked out. So that may have ended up happening in the third season. We haven't fully read that completely, but if you do know, let us know in the comments below. And really looking forward to seeing the training arc, and really looking forward to completely reading this series before the fourth season comes out, which I think is going to happen to 2024.
Right.
So it gives us plenty of time to finish this manga. It's very interesting. It's very different from anything that we've read so far. Some may say that it's generic. It isn't to us. It's very excellent. We love the characters, the storyline. Of course, we don't like that all of the Hashira, except for Missouri, have a sad backstory. But we like the storytelling and the way that it's weaved together. The unique characters. Yes, we did mention in one of our podcasts that this writer was definitely inspired by Seraph at the End.
Right.
But still, after being inspired and taking one of the characters from there and applying that character here, Tanjiro Kamado, it became her own.
Right.
So, really enjoying it. It's a great manga. If you haven't read it, then you definitely need to. You are depriving yourself of enjoying something that's really, really unique, that also appeared in Shueisha's Shonen Manga Weekly Shonen Jump from 2016 to 2020. And it was that good where it stayed out for 4 years.
Yes. And as you said, the story is relatively short compared to other volume collections for mangas, but it's so engaging that it feels like it's much longer. And we know how popular this show and the manga have become because there was a point, like probably near the beginning of, near the end of 2022 and the beginning of 2023, the sales for Demon Slayer, the manga, had gone through the roof. Like, not long after the first season had finished, people were going to read it, and it was constantly breaking records. It became a phenomenon.
Right. Since by February 2021, the manga had over 150 million copies in circulation, including digital versions, making it the 9th best-selling manga series of all time. And we watched in a video on YouTube that Demon Slayer had outsold all the Western comics
Ever.
produced.
Yes.
That year. They outsold everything with just that one volume.
Yes.
And it also was the best-selling manga in 2019 as well as 2020. So both the manga and the anime have received numerous awards and received critical acclaim. And it's definitely something you should check out if you haven't read it.
Yes, definitely, because knowing that it's gotten this much praise and attention from around the world is definitely something you need to check out. It's got to be on your top 10 must-read list, and the anime on your top 10 must-watch list.
And don't listen to people that try to pit it against other anime. A lot of people like to pit it against Attack on Titan. And to me, they're just two totally different works. They're not even comparable. One is apples and one is oranges. They're just that different.
Right.
They each have their positives, and every manga and anime has things that you may consider to be slight negatives. AOT is outstanding, and in its way, so is the Demon Slayer manga. They're outstanding in different ways, and the stories are different. So don't compare them. Read them both. I've read them both, and they're absolutely fantastic. But again, if you haven't read Demon Slayer, the manga, you need to get to it right away while you have this downtime until season 4 comes out.
Right.
But if you have read Demon Slayer, let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it's bad? Would you recommend it? Let us know what you think.
And if you haven't already, subscribe for updates and movie videos of your favorite anime series, anime shows, and all things animation.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for watching. Mask Entertainment.
And Mom Entertainment.
Have a toontastic day.
Peace.